Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's boat scandal spiraling. The growing scandal involving Trump's operations down south seems to be reaching a point that has the administration scrambling to simultaneously defend the actions undertaken and distance Trump from them, all while developments outside of their control are landing in the worst possible way. Not too long ago, on December 3rd, Trump was asked, quote, "Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves?" That's a pretty straightforward question, to which Trump responded, "I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we'd certainly release, no problem." Then on Monday, when he was asked about what he said, he replied with, quote, "I didn't say that." There's video of him saying what he said he didn't say. It's also worth noting that this week, Trump also seemed to accidentally confirm that the boat was in fact capsized. As we discussed earlier, Congress is pushing for wider release and threatening to withhold some of SecDef's travel funds until they get what they want. When asked about releasing the additional video, Secretary of Defense Hegseth said, quote, "We have to study it." It's incredibly unlikely there would be anything more sensitive than the footage the administration was releasing for clicks. Also on Tuesday, there was a classified video call between Admiral Halsey and the GOP chair and ranking Democrat of the Senate Armed Services Committee. Halsey is retiring from his command of Southcom soon. Southcom is the command over the campaign. The conversation reportedly spanned not just the September 2nd strike, but the campaign as a whole, and the administration's threats against Venezuela. Senator Jack Reed of Rhode Island, who is the top Democrat on the Senate Armed Services Committee, didn't really go into detail about the discussion with the retiring admiral, but did say there was a growing demand for everybody in the Senate to see the video, and, quote, "There are still many questions to be answered." Trump distancing himself from his own operation, while the Secretary of Defense continues to point the finger at Admiral Bradley for actually making the decision for the second strike, as the administration seems to be trying to withhold video from most of Congress, is only adding to the scandal. In yet another wrinkle, a bipartisan group of senators is once again pushing for a war powers resolution vote that would restrict Trump's ability to act unilaterally. Democratic Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia said that after he read a classified DOJ legal opinion on the campaign, he had, quote, "deep skepticism about the legality of any of these operations." He seemed to be addressing the campaign as a whole, not just the strike on survivors. Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky was blunt in his assessment of the follow-on strikes. Quote, "These follow-on strikes of people who are wounded in the ocean is really against our code of military justice. They are illegal." As much as the administration tries, it's unlikely they're going to be able to push this off the front pages for a while. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.